Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of a new Trekkie. My 5-year mission to search out Star Trek media, to seek out our fans and merchandise, to boldly go where no fan has gone before.
Greetings and salutations, how's everybody doing? So today, we're back to talking about Star Trek The Next Generation. In this case, looking at the episode, A Matter of Perspective. In this case, it's, another, courtroom kind of episode. But what was this episode about? In this episode, Commander Riker is accused of murdering a scientist and faces an extradition hearing aboard the Enterprise, where everyone's version of what transpired is recreated on the holodeck. Meanwhile, the ship is damaged by mysterious radiation the rest of the crew works to resolve. So, basically, have you ever seen that film Rashomon? Which was basically the story of, like, a criminal and each, like, different perspective and all that.
4つの地獄の声を聞かされた。まさにこれは心のジャングルの藪の中の物語。ギラギラと光る重欲の目が。集落外にその名を知られたこの太陽丸が。
Basically, this is what this episode is. Basically, like, in this case, Riker is accused of murdering a scientist after, like, say, an explosion on a space station. And so basically, it's trying to figure out, say, is Riker is he a victim, or is he the one that was responsible for what's going on? And I gotta say, the episode of it is pretty dramatic. It does a good job. Everyone, when it comes to the actors, they do a good job. I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm probably going to the AV Club. Like, I mean, I kind of agree with them. I think, like, say, the humor at the beginning of it was, like, whenever, like, say, Picard is, like, Data is, like, saying, oh, look at all these great pieces of art. And it's like, oh, I see what you've done there, Captain, and it's good. I can see all the artists, and they basically just making Picard mad. But I also kind of agree with the idea that they should have had another character, in the position that Riker was in.
Are you still tired, Commander?
Ma'am, knew I'd find you with him.
Ah!
Must be very lonely. A princess in a very high tower.
I knew you'd try this, Riker. Do you think I didn't notice how you looked at her? I'm not the fool you take me for.
And that, like, I guess, like, say, like, it feels kind of, like, not out of character, but, like, say, like, although there are more times in the show where Riker was a ladies' man, but there was just, like, one time, I believe, when he was on the holodeck of a, mystery, I think it was, like, a mystery episode where he was in the bar or something like that, but, I do have to say that, like what they had another character like this, in this episode that was accused, mostly because, like, say, whenever, like, like, there's, like, a moment where it feel like they're having a moment of, like, instant perspective of the scientist's wife. She basically said, like, say, Riker was this sleazy man who came onto her and, basically almost tries to kill her husband.
I'm going to report this, Riker. You can count on that.
You're a dead man, Apgar. A dead man.
And all that. And then, like, you feel, and then, like, looking back at the show when you feel like, say, it doesn't seem like Riker would actually do anything like that. Like, the ideas of those things. But honestly, like, say, I like the ideas of what they're going for when it comes to the political, courtroom aspects of it. I think it does a good job, especially in the fact that they're using the holodeck to try to go with scenarios to feel like things of that nature. I mean, overall, I gotta say this episode is very entertaining. It does its job. I mean, overall, I gotta say, I like this episode. What are your thoughts, though?